Um, Congratulations to Stanford on a very well-played game. I thought the tail of the tape was really in the first half in two phases, really third down efficiency of what they were able to accomplish. I believe they were 55 of 8 in the first half compared to us being 0 for 4, and that led to ball control and really giving up a couple big plays. One a wheel route, and the other the ability to get a big run there that's split by Christian McCaffrey. The other thing was we had 7 penalties in the first half. We had 1 in the second, but 7 penalties for 51 yards really stopped drives. And you look up and it's 17-3 at halftime. Made some corrections at halftime, really came out. I was very proud of the kids, the way they competed all the way through the second half. I told them in the locker room, if they compete like that, we clean up the errors, they're going to be a good football team, a really good football team. I truly believe that. We've got some work to do. Can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got Utah here in 5 days. We get on a plane. So we got to get back tonight and get back to work tomorrow. With that, I'll take any questions that you got.
Coach, your team's 2 losses have come to the top 10 teams. How do you hope the Trojans' body of work is measured so far?
Well, we want to just get better with each game. I saw some things that were improved upon in this football game, and that's the goal, is to improve each and every week. We hope to face that team again. I really do, and I told the kids in that they've got to continue to work. They took a giant leap forward in my mind, the way they competed today, the adjustments they made at halftime, and this is going to become a good football team. We've played 2 really good football teams in Alabama and Stanford in our losses. We've got to learn how to win those games. We will, but like I said, we've got corrections we got to fix and get ready for Utah. Don't have long.
Clay, big plays are really hurting you this year. Tonight, 256-yard plays. Are those lack of concentration? What's going on?
No. I think if you look at the wheel route, you got the kid's eyes just in the backfield, sees the play action. He's responsible for the flat zone, and he's got his eyes in the backfield. And a very fast person ran down the sideline in Christian and made a great play and finished it. With the long run, I'll have to watch the tape on that. Usually, it's a missed run fit when you have a long run, and then on the reverse, we were really playing the strong side of the formation really tight. We rolled down the strong safety there, and we're a pursuit football team. We get to the ball, and they caught us with a nice play call with the reverse. Good job by David.
What is your thought process punting the ball on fourth and 6 with under 10 minutes left to play?
I think we were on the 50-yard line and towards midfield with an offense that has a very dangerous weapon. I thought it was good to go ahead and pin them deep, which we did. We got it inside the 10-yard line, if I recall that right.
Like, what is this team's personality on offense, especially? What are you trying to do, and are you getting there at all?
Yeah, I look at the 2 runners today. I look at the 2 runners overall, and both averaged, Justin averages 4.5 yards, Rojo averages 5.7. We end up having those 7 penalties in the first half, which creates some, third and long situations where it felt like they did a very nice job of being 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. We're sitting there at 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8, and that, I think that's the biggest thing, Dan, is eliminating the errors that are killing us, and that's penalties in this football game.
Can you be a run-first team with those kinds of errors?
If you have those errors, I think it's always hard to run the ball on 2nd and 10, and you're going to mix one in on occasion. But you have to be able to eliminate those errors and stay. We talk about first down efficiency, with our run game, play action game, perimeter screen game, and when we get away from that because of 2nd and longs, it hurts us.
Why is it so hard to get Juju the ball, and can you win if he's not a bigger part of the offense going forward?
Well, tonight I'll have to look at the tape, Scott, definitely. But there were times that we tried a long pass down the boundary in a one-on-one situation. We actually tried a shot down the middle of the field in a one-on-one situation there. But one of the things that you can either, I've been discredited before by only throwing to one guy, and now you get the ball spread around to different guys. Tight ends tonight. Darius continues to play well. Stephen Mitchell played really well, so the ball's being spread around. So you never can be right. I mean, you could either try to throw it to one guy or you could try to throw it to the guy that's open. And right now, we're trying to choose to throw to the guy that's open.
Any questions for the players?
Max, how frustrating is it? It seemed like you guys were able to move the ball in spurts, but at the end of the day, you only have 10 points to show for it.
Yeah, it's tough. I think we're going to look at the film and realize we did a lot of great things. Coach Helton mentioned the run game. Pass game was there at times, but then just stubbing ourselves in the foot towards the end of drives. Yeah, the name of the game is touchdown, so we have to correct that, and that's a big thing moving forward.
How do you correct that? What do you guys have to do to correct that?
Well, I think the obvious part is some of those offsides penalties early on in the game, and those are just a matter of going out there and executing. I think at times it goes on my shoulders as far as making the play that's there, making the throw that's there. But I think give them credit. They're a great team, great defense, very sound defense, and so they bent at times but didn't break.
Max, what was the issue with the false starts, like on the offensive line in between drives?
Yeah, I think that's probably a question for Zach and Guy. They were saying at times maybe their defensive tackle was saying things mid cadence. Not totally sure, to be honest, and that's why you saw us move to the silent cadence second half and end of the second quarter.
Cam, was Christian pretty much what you expected?
Yeah, he ran hard. Our offense looked really good. So I would say exactly what I expected.
Cam, you said earlier in the week this was going to be a huge game for you guys, so now how do you handle back to the game?
Come back tomorrow and get better. That's all we can do. I think it's a good test for us, but we just got to keep moving forward, get better.
All you knew about McCaffrey, obviously. What makes him so good when everybody knows that you guys are going to key on, he still gets 200 all-purpose yards?
I think we had a couple of missed assignments, but for the most part, I think their offensive line they work for him, and they move the ball pretty well. And I think we tackled him, and we did an all right job. But there were some times where we misfit and he got loose.
Do one more? Yeah, I think two passes, one you were saying hit receivers in the end zone. Neither one of them hit them in the hands, neither one of them came up. What needs to happen to make so guys can make those plays?
Yeah, those are tough. Obviously, I think both situations there was some grabbing going on. Could have maybe gone a different way. That's just a matter. It's not even those two plays. It's a full body of work and making sure guys are going out there and making the most of their opportunity to execute when the plays are there. And that's something we'll correct and get better at next week. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.